here we go. Remember, top score so far this season. Perfect 5 out of 5 from Gabby Abdonahor.
Cheat. I work with him, he's a cheat.
All right, well, let's see how you get on. Are you ready?
Go for it.
All right, so question number 1. How many players have Chelsea bought for over £70 million? Is it 5, 6 or 7?
Hold on.
You can speak out loud your thought process.
Lukaku. Obviously Moises and Enzo. Hold on. I've lost count. So Lukaku.
Are you in charge of Chelsea's accounts?
Lukaku. There's a joke in there somewhere. Lukaku, Mudryk, Casado, Enzo.
Kepa Arrizabalaga, yeah.
Fernandez.
Hold on. What's the choices?
Okay, so you've got 5, 6 or 7.
Feels like seven.
7 is the correct answer.
Well done!
Get in there, son, get in there!
Enzo Fernandez, £106.8 million. Moises Caicedo, £100 million. Romelu Lukaku, £97.5 million, still paying for him. Mikhailo Mudryk, £89 million. Kai Havertz, £75.8 million. It's a lot of money, isn't it? Kepa Arrizabalaga. Getting caught in the rain. Because I'm not into health food. Just a suggestion for you on the terrace.
How much was it?
£72 million.
Wow.
And Wes Fofana was £70 million.
All right.
Wow.
Ooh, when you list it like that.
Yeah,
My word. Okay, good. Strong start though, Jason.
Only went to 750.
Question 2. Which of these 3 punk icons was a Chelsea fan? So, Johnny Rotten
Arsenal.
of the Sex Pistol,
Gooner.
Joe Strummer from the Clash, or Susie Sue from Susie and the Banshees?
Right, so they're from Liverpool, I think. Susan the Banshee. Who's the middle one?
It would be Joe Strummer from the Clash.
Right. I mean, I'm going with him. I'm going the Clash because I know for a fact Johnny Rotten's a gooner.
There we go.
By process of elimination, you are correct.
Yes, the answer is B. Joe Strummer, London Calling, from the Clash. After moving to a flat in West London with his girlfriend, he reportedly became a die-hard fan and an avid collector of 1970s Chelsea memorabilia. Could do with a few of the lads in here.
You got any memorabilia?
John, yeah, I see you. John Lydon is a massive Arsenal fan, and Susie Sue is a Wolves fan.
Wolves fan, okay.
And she idolises Derek the Doog Dugan.
Okay, there we go.
So that was.
Stuart, 2 questions down. What's the score, please?
2-1.
Okay, excellent. Question 3. Enzo Maresca took over Chelsea after a successful spell at Leicester. But where did he start his managerial career? Was he Fiorentina,
Go on.
Parma, or Palermo?
Oh, I think I'm going to go Palermo.
Yeah.
The answer is Parma.
Again with a P.
What's that sound? It's Gabby Agbonlahor laughing. Okay. He's a Serie B team, Parma. He managed the Italian side for less than a year in 21-22 and was sacked after failing to get them promoted to Serie A that season. So crumbles under pressure, which sounds good for the end of the season. He returned to Man City as one of Pep's assistant managers because he looks like him before moving to Leicester. he stars in their eyes, Pep, wouldn't he? Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Pep Guardiola. He played for both Fiorentina and Palermo.
All right, so there we go. Okay, question 4. So these are stats questions, Jason, okay?
Go for it.
So very simply, how many clean sheets have Chelsea kept in the Premier League so far this season?
What's the lowest number you've got?
Do we think you've kept 4, 5 or 6?
Oh, gosh, I'm just going to go low. I'm going to go 4. I'm just going to go low.
You needed to have more.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What is it?
More
Believe in your
belief
team,
in your
Jason.
team and Sanchez
It's definitely
in
not
goal.
6.
It is.
It is
No,
6.
it's not.
It
6
is.
clean sheets. How many games have been played?
6 clean sheets. Roberto Sanchez has kept 5 of them in his 23 games in goal.
Yeah. You get on that Premier League stats website.
Who am I? Opta.
Fickle business, people forget, but that's true. All right, going into the 5th and final question. Stuart, what's the score, please?
2-1.
All right, you didn't speak into the microphone.
Sorry, it's 2-1. All right, guys, all right.
Question 5. Chelsea hold the all-time Premier League record for the longest unbeaten home run. But how many successive matches did they manage to go undefeated in that run? Was it 66, 76, or 86?
86?
Well,
86.
I can't help you, mate.
I was going to say, don't look to your left.
Even if I tried, it would be destroying you.
All right, the question is, Jason, do you trust the room?
Yeah, 86. It's high. I know it's high. It's
Is 86 ours or is that
high.
Mourinho's?
Yeah, that's Mourinho.
But I'm saying, is it Mourinho's across Chelsea and Inter? Because his was like for
No, it's
11
Chelsea.
years.
No,
It's
just
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Just Chelsea.
Just Chelsea.
You going 86?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It was 86. They were undefeated at Stamford Bridge between February 21st, 2004 and 26th of October 2008. The run came to an end when they lost 1-0 to Liverpool with a deflected goal by Xavi Alonso. The unbeaten run encompassed 4 Chelsea managers: Ranieri, Mourinho, Avram Grant and Louis Philippe Scolari.
Very good. All right, Stuart, the final score for Jason Cundy was?
Okay, scores on the doors. Jason 3, Tad 1. Unlucky, my son.
Well done, Jace.
Excellent, honourable effort from Jason Cundy. Tad, room for improvement. Excellent, thank you very much. All right, this is where we're going to open the floor to some questions. So if you do have a question, please just pop your hands up.
It's a question for Tad.
Hi.
Being an East London boy, Canning Town boy,
Yeah?
how's it being East supporting West?
I lived in Canning Town for 1 year, then lived in Cardiff for 9. So it was
really West.
It was very West, quite frankly. It wasn't like being pelted with like socks full of soapbox. Like,
But everyone you went to school with supported...
supported West Ham.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
And I
gonna be
just
my-
didn't bring it up. And I was also like freshly from Zimbabwe, so I was just able to pretend I didn't speak English. It's like, I know I do football, I do not.
So onto the radar.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. There we go. Thank you for that question. Appreciate it. All right. Who's up next? Are we walking? Yep. Let's go over here.
What do you all think about moving from Stamford Bridge?
There's not a Chelsea fan that I know or can think of in the world that wants to leave Stamford Bridge. There's not one. It's such a sensitive issue because the CPO are so, and rightly so, Ken Bates. A lot of people got bad. Can I tell you, Ken Bates was brilliant for Chelsea, and what he set up with CPO was genius. That does not allow anyone to come in, whether it be an entrepreneur that wants to come in and turn that real estate, one of the largest real estates in the world when you think about the size of it, the footprint of it, what it could achieve. And he's protected the club, he's protected our name. I don't know enough about it. There are so many rumours and so many statements that, you know, you've got to be very careful about finding out the truth and what the real answers are, because you can have a flippant conversation and it being taken and twisted and turned. I don't know the answer to that question because the truth is no one does right now. But I want to stay at Stamford Bridge. The reality is, can you turn that 42,500 seater stadium into something competitive? That's what I want to see. I'm guessing you guys do as well, right? Yeah.
I think when a club is based in the actual streets of where they're from, I think it's really important.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea being in Chelsea amongst streets, Fulham, but I think Everton fans will find when it moves out of Everton, and then I think that'll be a different thing. I think that journey to the ground through actually where you're from is so important and is a real example of the money men taking over what is the
Exactly.
people's game.
Like, because when Arsenal left Highbury, the atmosphere was dead in the stadium. It still is. Do you know what I mean? So,
It's not at Highbury, those flats are great.